So hello everyone, good afternoon, how are you all? So guys, this time we are going to discuss all those questions which are important from our examination point of view, and obviously we have given this test since it was a live test which was held from March 27 to 29. So we'll be having discussion on the solution part, and obviously we'll be going in detail as well, right? So what was the first question here? The first question that was asked from the GKGS portion was this. The question was, you need to consider the following statements regarding real GDP. So the first statement was, real GDP is calculated at constant prices, and that's absolutely correct. What was the second statement? The second statement was, real GDP reflects changes in the physical output. That's wrong. What was the question? Which of the following statement is or correct? So guys, only and only statement one would be correct. No. Second statement is also correct. One second. Real GDP reflects the changes in the physical output. Yeah, guys, both these statements are correct. And since both these statements are correct, so no, not this one. One second. Do we have? Yeah, we have option number C. So the option number C, that is both 1 and 2, will be the correct answer here, right? Next, what is the next question? The next question is actually from the history portion. I'll just decrease the size. Yeah. The question was, consider the following statement regarding the capitals of Mahajanapads. See, India was divided into 16 Mahajanapads, right? And about this Mahajanapad, it is also mentioned in the Mahabharata, which is our epic, right? Okay. So the first statement which is mentioned here is, Rajgir served as the capital of Magad Mahajanapad. That's correct. Kaushambi was the capital of Vats Mahajanapad. Sir, both these statements are correct. Where is this location? Sir, this is in the Magad state. It is Magad part. In the present, we'll say it's there in the Bihar, right? And Rajgir, which is the latest location. Kaushambi was the capital of Vats. So both these statements are correct. But I need to go in detail. So one second, which is the correct? Both will be the correct one. So yeah, what is the correct answer? Both. Now see. Guys, there are a lot of things which I have to explain in this question. The first point is, Rajgir, which is actually the modern days Rajgir in Bihar, was the first capital of Magad Mahajanapad. Since it was surrounded by 5 hills, so it was not easy for enemies to conquer this region. The capital was later shifted to Patliputra, which is the modern days Patna. Okay. Second statement was, Kaushambi was the capital of Vats, and that's totally correct, and it is located near the Prayagraj, that is Allahabad in Uttar Pradesh, right? So if I talk about these Mahajanpad and capitals, so please remember this part. I'll just expand it so that if you want, you can take the screenshot as well. As I want that you must not miss anything. So I'm just increasing the size of the screen. Are you able to see this capitals part? Oh, one second. Let me increase it. Yeah, now it's okay. So guys, this is actually the important one. So Kashi's capital was Varanasi, which is in modern Uttar Pradesh. Kausal's capital was Shravasti, which is again in Uttar Pradesh. Ang's capital was Champa, which is in Bihar. Vriji's capital is Vaishali, which is again in Bihar. Avanti, Ujjain, which is in MP. Very famous Mahakal temple is there. Gandhar in Takshila, which is Pakistan's Rawalpindi as of now, and Kamboj, that is in Poonch or Rajouri region of Jammu and Kashmir, Afghanistan. Now, guys, you might be wondering, sir, you're talking about Mahajanpads and from where this Pakistan and Afghanistan are included. So during that Mahajanpad era, sir, this Pakistan's and Afghanistan's part was also included in this India's section only. Fine. Okay. Next, what is the next question? The next question is this. So guys, you have to match the following options. So here's the amendment that is given and here's the provision. So you need to match. So 42nd amendment was linked with fundamental duties. So that's correctly matched. 44th amendment, it restored the judicial review. Again, that is correct. 52nd amendment is linked with the anti-defection. That is again correct. 73rd amendment is linked with the Panchayati Raj. Oh, sir. So all these options are correctly matched. So what is the correct answer? The correct answer will be option number A, right? So I have not shown other options, but it was not needed as well. One second. Okay, now you will say, now you are able to see all the options now. So what will be the correct answer? The correct answer will be option number A only. So guys, I guess this is perfect. Next, what is the next question? Next is, which of the following is not a criteria for classifying an era of census town? Census 2011. So being a statutory urban local body like municipal council, population density of at least 400 persons per square kilometer, at least 70% and 75% of male workers engaged in non-cultural activities, and population of at least 5,000. Guys, what do you think? What is asked? Which is not a criteria. And sir, being a statutory urban local body like municipal council, that's not the part of it. So yes, guys, these were the correct options, but we were asked which is not, and A is not. So yeah, answer will be option number A. Fine. So guys, these type of questions are asked in the examination. That's the this particular part. So the same reason is we have mentioned this in the live test as well. Okay, what is the next question? So, who recently became the youngest person from Asia to receive Global Humanitarian Award for Animal Welfare presented by the Global Humane Society in Washington DC? So, was she Khushi Patel? Was he Anant Ambani? Yes, he was Anant Ambani. So, Anant Ambani, that is option number B, is the perfect answer for the same. Next, what is the next question? The next is related with the boxing. Okay, so consider the following statement regarding recent developments in Asian boxing governance. Sorry, okay. Vijender Singh, we are aware of, he is boxer, very famous. He won the medal in the Beijing Olympics, right? So he was the first Indian boxer to win an Olympic medal and has been appointed as a member of Asian Boxing Council. That's totally correct, no doubt about it. The Asian Boxing Council serves as the national governing body for boxing in India. Guys, just think about it. If we are saying Asian Boxing Council, so how can we link it with India? Just tell me. Sir, you must keep your eyes on the question and in the super fast manner, never take the answer. Guys, please focus. It is talking about the Asian Boxing Council and it is saying it is serving as the national governing body of boxing in India. That's totally wrong. So guys, here only and only statement number 1 is correct. So what is the correct answer? Just option number 1. Okay. So I'll explain something more here. So talking about Vijender Singh, so he won bronze at the 2008 Beijing Olympics, and in the previous mock test we discussed about Bindra, right? So it was also linked with the same Olympics. Okay, next. What is the next question? The next question is this. So this is from the physics portion now. What is the question? Why astronauts feel weightlessness inside a orbiting spacecraft? So guys, I'll explain this in a better way. See, forget about spacecraft. I'm talking about lift. Guys, let's say our weight is W, fine, and lift is accelerating upwards with an acceleration of A. So do you know what will be the apparent weight? So normally we calculate the weight by multiplying our mass with the gravity, correct? And now when this lift is accelerating upwards, our weight will be W dash is equal to M into G plus A, because acceleration of lift is also included. And here we'll feel like our weight has actually increased, apparent weight has increased. But if lift is going down with acceleration A, we feel like our weight has actually decreased. It is all because of lift's acceleration. But just think, if there is a free fall, let's say the wire of this lift is cut. In this way, we can say, sir, this lift is under free fall, that is, it will experience gravity only, right? And from here we'll feel our weight as if it is zero. Same condition is happening with the spacecraft as well. So this spacecraft and the astronaut both are falling freely under Earth's gravity, and for the same reason, the third logic which I explained you, this is happening here also. So because spacecraft and astronauts both fall freely under Earth's gravity, so here option number B will be the perfect answer. Please tell me, is it clear, guys? And if it is clear, so I have explained you all the things, and here also explanation is there. If you want to ask something, you can just let me know, otherwise we are proceeding. All clear? Fine. Next question is, the Defense Research and Development Organization, DRDO, recently achieved a major breakthrough in hypersonic technology by successfully testing a scramjet engine for over 12 minutes for which facility? Is it ITR Chandipur? No. So is it Defense Research and Development Laboratory, DRDL Hyderabad? Yes. No need to move forward with the other questions. option, sorry. But you must remember, guys, do you know why this Sri Harikota is famous? This Sri Harikota is actually the launching pad. Yes, whenever you hear about the satellite launching now, you will always hear about Sri Harikota. So this is the perfect launching area from which satellites are launched. Okay, so here the correct answer was option number B. Perfect. Next, what is the next question? The next question is this. Volleyball has been the part of official program of the Summer Olympics since which year? Was it 1964, 55, 75 or 44? So guys, what should be the correct answer according to you? And here the correct answer is going to be your 1964. But yes, we need to understand something more. So I'll be explaining you that also. See, volleyball has been the part of the official program of the Summer Olympics since Tokyo 1964. Beach volleyball was introduced to the program at the Atlanta 1996 Summer Olympics. The adapted version of the volleyball at the Summer Paralympic Games is sitting volleyball. So yes, the answer was 1964. That is from Japan, right? Next, what is the next question? The next question is this. Which organization was formally founded in 1925 by Satyabhakt at its first conference held in Kanpur? What should be the answer? Is it Hindustan Republic Association? No. So is it Communist Party of India? Yes, that's true. So let's understand about these things. Now this is important. So the Communist Party of India, that is CPI, was founded on 26 December 1925 by the first party conference held in Kanpur. So this conference was convened by Satyabhakt through though he parted ways after opposing affiliation with the Communist International. Despite his exist, the delegates went on to adopt the name Communist Party of India, that is CPI. Okay, so yes guys, here the correct answer was Communist Party, that is option number, one second, let me check, yeah, B. Next, what is the next question? The next question is linked with the geography. Which of the following is a tropical cyclone in the Indian Ocean? So guys, is it typhoon? No. So typhoon is linked with Japan, China, Philippines. It's not the answer. Cyclone will be the answer. But let me explain you about this also, as this can be asked in the examination from the typhoon, hurricane, it can be anything that can be asked. So see, cyclone is used for the storms in Indian Ocean and South Pacific. Typhoon used for the storms in Northwest Pacific Ocean like Japan, China, Philippines. Hurricane used for the storms in Atlantic Ocean and Northeast Pacific near the Americas. And tornado, that is not a tropical cyclone. It's a violent rotating column of air in contact with the ground, usually forming over land from the thunderstorms. So what is the answer? The correct answer will be cyclone. Okay, cool. Next, what is the next question? The next question is this. In the sport of basketball, once a team gains possession of the ball in its backcourt, how many seconds does it have to move the ball across the mid-court line into the front court to avoid the violation? So is it 6 seconds, is it 8 seconds, is it 10 or is it 12? So guys, here the correct answer will be neither 6, neither 10, neither 12. What is the answer? 8 seconds is the correct answer. So 8 seconds, that is option number B, is the perfect answer for the same. And the next question is this. 44th Amendment. Which of the following features trace to the 44th Amendment? So replacing internal disturbance with the armed rebellion as a ground under Article 352. Mandatory written communication of the cabinet decision to the president for proclaiming emergency. Suspensions of Article 21 and 22 during national emergency. Now guys, please tell me, guys, is there any is there any financial emergency that has been there in a country? No. Financial emergency could have been there during the COVID time, but it's not it has not been aligned any time, right? After our independence, we have never seen that emergency, and nor we want to see, right? So that is linked with the financial emergency, but yes, suspension would not be okay. Reducing the approval period from 2 months to 1 month for the parliamentary approval of the proclamation, that's correct. So here guys, 1, 2 and 4 will be the correct answer, as third is not correct. So what is the correct answer? That is option number C will be the perfect answer. 1 second. So C is the correct answer. Right. Next, you have to match the list and list 1 with list 2. So talking about these books. So a suitable boy was written by whom? So suitable boy, guys, who wrote it? So you need to go with the books and authors part, and I guess you can answer this easily. So suitable boy, was it written by Vikram Seth? Yes. And if you are aware of this, guys, let me check the fourth option also. 1 second. Yeah. So guys, we need not go with other options if you are aware of first option only. So A is 2, A is 3, A4, no. C is the correct option. So yes, the Himalayan Love Story by Namita, Abbott by Walter Scott, and Adya Dure by Mohan Rakesh, and that matches our option number C. So guys, what is the correct answer? The correct answer is option number C. Next, Mauryan pillars with capital figures are found at which of the following places? Is it Sarnath? Correct. Is it Musky, guys? No, Musky is not the answer. Is it Rampurva? That's correct. So guys, option number 1 and 3. Option number D will be the correct answer. So what is the correct answer? Option number D is the correct answer. That's correct. Okay. Next. Acha, one more thing. Here I need to explain two more things. So guys, are you aware of Dravidian style? Where is it? So it's in the South India, right? So like in Tamil Nadu, you might have seen that this shape of the temple. So that is basically the Dravidian style. But yes, there are a lot of things to explain you. So I mentioned it here. See, stone pillars were erected all over the Mauryan empires with inscription engraved on them. So you need to remember some of the important things. Some of the extinct pillars with capital figures were found in Basara, Baghira. Then we have Lauria, that is Nandangarh, Rampurva, Sankesha, Sarnath, and yes, if I'll talk about the minor rock edict of Emperor Ashok, it was found at Maski, Karnataka. It was the first edict of Emperor Ashoka that contained the name Ashok in it instead of earlier edicts which refer to him as the Devnam Priya, right? Priyadarshi. So, okay, here this is actually the data which is taken from the NCERT. Okay, what's the next part? The next is, which of the following is not a characteristic of chordates? Now, guys, what are chordates? So, guys, if I talk about animals, animals are basically classified into two different categories. What are they? Either they will be chordates or they will be non-chordates. So chordates are the ones in which there's a rod-like structure on a back end, that is on the dorsal end. So if I'll talk about ourselves, so we have vertebrae, right? So we have that spinal cord on our back side. So yes, they all have notochord. They have dorsal nerve cord. They are they are not diploblastic. They are triploblastic basically. So they have paired gill pouches. You can talk about fishes here, right? Because of which they are able to survive. They are taking the oxygen from the moisture. So this option was C is not good. That's the wrong option basically. So these are the characteristics. That is, they have a notochord, they have a dorsal nerve cord, they are triploblastic, they have paired gill pouches, and they are coelommates. So yes, guys, option number C was wrong here. So that's why we'll go with option number C only. Next is the Pune Pact. Yeah. So Pune Pact between Mahatma Gandhi and B.R. Ambedkar primarily led to what? So British withdrawing the communal award altogether, it was not linked with it. So it was about electorates. Remember? Yeah. So replacement of the separate electorates by reserved seats for the depressed classes in the joint electorates. So option number B will be the perfect option here. So what is the correct answer? Option number B is the correct answer. Next. Then we have, which of the following is not one of the main parts of the traditional Hindu temple? So we were discussing about it. So Garbhagriha is there, Mandap is there, Viman is there, Mihrab is not there. So it's related with the mosque, which actually tells us the direction of the Makkah, right? So it's not linked with a Hindu temple. So not, that is option number D will be the right answer. But we'll be explaining few things here. See, Garbhagriha, that is the inner sanctum where deity is placed. Mandap, that is the pillared hall for devotees. Shikhar or Viman, tower above the sanctum. Then we have Pradakshina path, that is the circumambulatory path, and then we have Antrala, that is the vestibule connecting the sanctum and the hall. If I'll talk about other points also, so remember that the Nagara style is there, the curved shikhar, which is there in the North India. You can find it very common in UP, Bihar region. Dravidian style is actually the pyramidal Viman, that is in the South India, and Vesara style is blend of Nagara and Dravidian. That is the, you can talk about the combination, right? Next, the next question is, tell me which one of the following type of ecological pyramid is never inverted? Guys, let's talk about the energy pyramid. So guys, this is producer, right? Producer includes plants, then we have primary consumer, then we have secondary consumer, then we have tertiary consumer. So here what happens? The energy whatsoever is there, it will be 100% energy there. When we transfer it, it will be just 10%. It will be just 1% here. It will be just 0.1% here. So for the same reason, we have herbivores which are more in quantity in comparison to secondary and tertiary consumers. Because there's always 10% energy that transfers. This is the Lindman's law. So ecological pyramid, if I'll talk about, which never gets inverted, is energy. It is always and always upright. And it is one of the favorite question for SSC and Railways both examination. Please remember this. Okay, next. So pyramid of energy is the correct answer. Next question. So which reference to the reforms of Muhammad bin Tughlaq, with reference to the reforms of the Muhammad bin Tughlaq, what was the main purpose of Diwan Amir Kohi and Sondar system? So to create a special army to protect crops from Mongol attacks, no. To take fertile land from the local chiefs, no. To help farmers by giving government loans and improving farming methods. That's correct. So what is the correct answer? Guys, correct answer was option number C. Fine. Next, what is the next question? The next question is, yeah, this. So the question is, which of the following statements about Dola Jatra is correct? Is or are correct? So it is the popular festival from Odisha. That's correct. We are aware of this. This festival celebrates the doctrines of Shaivism sect. That's wrong. So it's nearby Holi. So first of all, is the answer. It's celebrated by Holi, and more about it. So it coincides with the Holi festival that takes place in the Fagun Dashmi before the full moon day in the midst of Feb and March. But since we are talking about the second statement, guys, that is important one. Please remember. So the worship of Goddess Radha and Lord Krishna is a pivotal event during the 6-day long festival. On Fagun Dashmi, the idols of the village deities, especially that of Lord Krishna, are carried on a small decorated wooden temple which is called Vimana, in the possession to all the houses in the village, right? So yes guys, here the correct answer was option number 1 only. Next, what is the next question? Which of the following is not one of the fundamental duties listed under Article 51A? So what is it? So to safeguard public property, gets there. To pay taxes honestly, no, it's not there. So guys, it's not about taxes. So guys, yes, option number B is the wrong answer here. So it was asking about the not correct. So yeah, we'll be going with the B only. But we need to understand few other points also. B, yeah, that's correct. So you need to remember these points. So guys, paying taxes is a legal obligation, but yes, not a fundamental duties under Article 51A. Fundamental duties under Article 51A, added by the 44th Constitutional Amendment, to abide by the Constitution and respect its ideal, national flag and national anthem, to cherish and follow the noble ideals that inspired India's national freedom struggle, to uphold and protect the sovereignty, unity and integrity of India, to defend the country and render national service when called upon. So guys, to provide opportunities for education children between the ages 6 and 14, added by the 86th Amendment 2002. So you need to remember these points. Okay, so if you want, you can take the screenshot and then I'll proceed. Sorted? Fine. So next we have this. So it's linked with the some Yojanas question. Yeah. So consider the following statement about Pradhan Mantri Laghu Vyapari Man Dhan Yojana. So it is a voluntary and contributory pension scheme. That's correct. It is a centrally sponsored. Scheme. Second, so Laghu Vyapari are those traders whose annual turnover does not exceed 50 lakhs. Now guys, tell me, what will be the correct answer? What do you think? So waiting for the answer, please. So as please remember, here the only option which is correct is option number D. Now, oh, 1 second. Yeah. Next is, So Khayal, a dominant genre in the Hindustani vocal music, is characterized by improvisational nature and intricate ornamentation. Okay, so it is regarding the structure of Hindustani music compositions, and you need to choose the correct option. Second is Dhrupad, that is the oldest existing form of Hindustani classical music, is known for its light, romantic themes and is typically accompanied by tabla. Okay, so guys, this option number one was correct, but it is not linked with this romantic themes. No, that's wrong. So only option number one will be correct. That is only one statement. Why not second? Let me tell you about this now. Only one is correct. No? See, Drupad is actually the oldest existing form of Hindustani music. That was correct. But it is for its majestic, it is known for its majestic, spiritual and austere nature, not for light romantic themes. So they are the characters of Thumri basically. So that's why only statement number one was correct. Fine. Next, what is the next question? Next we have, why did Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar call Article 32 as the heart and soul of the Constitution? So first option is, it guarantees a direct remedy by allowing individuals to move to the Supreme Court for enforcement of the fundamental rights. No need to go with the second option. Yes, guys. Here, first option is absolutely correct. So more about it. These things are very important. So Article 32 is itself a fundamental right, providing a guarantee remedy through the writs to enforce fundamental rights. So this makes fundamental right effective and not merely declaratory. So further insights are, Supreme Court can issue habeas corpus, mandamus, prohibition, quo warranto, and certiorari under Article 32. High courts have wider jurisdiction under Article 226, that is for FRs and for any other purpose. Article 32 can be restricted under Article 359 during national emergency, but Articles 20 and 21 remains enforceable, which we have discussed in previous question. If I talk about public interest litigations, that is PILs, they are entertained under Article 32 to 26 for matters of public importance. So these were the important questions from this SSC CGL Tier 1 live test, which was there held from March 27 to 29. And guys, I have started a series in which I am discussing all those topics which are relevant with the examination from GKGS portion. I've started from the bio from today itself. So you can join me sharp at 2 p.m. for those sessions. And guys, if you want to join the live batches, what you can do? You need to go to the Oliveboard's website. I'll just show you how. One second. Huh? Yeah. So you need to go to the Oliveboard's website. And here in the Oliveboard website, you will just type Oliveboard here. Here you will find this courses option. In this courses option, you can scroll down and yes, you will find SSC and Railway Super Elite, which includes both English and Hindi medium courses, and they have live courses, recorded sessions are also there, tests are there, notes are there, each and everything is included which is required for a selection. So there's 1200 plus live sessions of SSC classes, which includes SSC CGL CHSL. Similarly, 600 live sessions for RRB, which includes RRB, LP, JE and all those examinations. You have 300 plus concept videos, 900 plus mock test, typing test, all these things are there. So what you can do, you can just click on this enroll now option, and you have the coupon code, that is FEST as of now, which is giving you 58% discount. So let's say you have clicked for this part and you are typing FEST. So typing FEST and applying this coupon code will give you the maximum discount, and you can take this batch in just rupees 1511. So yes, from this buy now option you can buy it. So this was all from my end. We'll meet now at 2 p.m. in the next class, and tomorrow we'll be discussing the cells part 2. And please remember, my timing is very sharp. I'll be logging in at exactly at 2 so that we can complete our session. So we'll be discussing complete theory topic by topic, and playlist is already created. Okay then, so thank you guys for being such a wonderful audience. We'll meet in the next class now. Bye bye guys, take care. Jai Hind. Please take care guys. Bye bye.